Well, I jokingly talked about somebody doing this in real life. A friend of the channel, Bites and Flight, sent me a video today of freshly opened iconic Masters cards in a time-lapse video. 1 hour, 42 minutes from pack fresh to damaged garbage. The state of the cardboard stock in Wizards of the Coast is about as bad as it has ever been right now. Now, Iconic Masters, fittingly, was a disaster of a set on terrible cardboard quality. Hopefully, now, in the latest set in Dominaria, I thought the gloss levels were improved, but the stock continues to bend, in my opinion. It continues to be of low-grade paper. This is, at least also in my opinion, due to rising paper costs. I've heard this from clients of mine that use a lot of paper products. Paper costs are rising, and that's what I think led to them choosing a cheaper option. Now, with sets printed so far in advance, it's not uncommon, or it's not unreasonable to expect a fix to take years. Because they probably had sets printed before Dominaria, years in advance, and still do, in my opinion, or based on not just my opinion, but what they say. Let's take a look at what happens to these cards in just under 2 hours. So yeah, the conditions were 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 35% humidity. Now, hopefully he'll do a comparison of later sets, but what is clear is just by opening the pack, by the way, this is a $10 pack of cards, $10, and it folds up like a Pringle on its own in just under 2 hours. I don't care what conditions you're in. This is completely unacceptable. It's borderline, I would think, refund worthy. Don't you? I'm curious what you have to say in the comment section down below. It's something that I wonder if you could send them back to Wizards and say, hey, this pack's defective. You look at things like, let's say you had a $200 Tarmogoyf or $200 at the time Mana Drain, or expensive cards. Wizards says they can't acknowledge the secondary market, and that's true. However, they are acknowledging it with the $10 price point for the packs, right? If you have to, you can't have it both ways, and currently Wizards does. At $10 a pack, they are absolutely acknowledging the secondary market. There's nothing of like premium value in these packs. You could argue maybe that the $10 price tag comes from a foil being in every single pack, but I don't know if that would hold up. I mean, is it time for some sort of class action where everybody, 10,000 people send back their cards and demand replacements? What about all the people that are collectors or EDH players that want these cards to last many years in their decks under normal conditions? This is the definition of normal conditions, and you see the cards basically, they might as well burst into flames. I mean, could you put it in, double sleeve it to protect it? Okay. But when was that required? I have cards that are sitting out, right? I have cards sitting out from 1993, revised. Here's a Mana Vault, right? Perfect still. Perfect. In my basement, here's a perfect example. In my basement, where modern cards, look at this. This is sitting out in the same place revised is. That's what we're dealing with. Look at this shit. I mean, you have a perfectly good card on the top that's 20 years old, a brand new card that's completely warped in exact same conditions. So I don't know what excuse Wizards of the Coast has, but I think Magic players have just been a little too kind. I think that we've just sat here and taken it because more reprints, because we got cool cards like a foil Animar, and then we just sat there and it was neat and everything. But then time passes and you go to get that foil Animar, that $100 card that you pulled, and you take it out of the case and it bends over like a Pringle chip. Nobody's going to buy that card. I wouldn't buy that card. Foil Animar for sale must stay in top loader at all times in order to preserve its crispy mintness. There is no such thing as pack fresh anymore. There's no such thing as collecting cards anymore. The last probably 8 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, Magic will still be around. But this will be known as the garbage tier era. Sealed product from this era will not carry the same weight a sealed product from previous or post eras will. Because once those packs are opened, the cards are going to be junk. Now, there will still be people who collect, sealed product. This is what I'm going to open Saturday, by the way, Shadowrun. Saturday is going to be my Dead TCG day now. So if you want to follow along with Dead TCGs, these will be on Saturday mornings coming out. But what effect do we think this is going to have on the market? I'm going to text Rudy actually later and ask him because I'm curious. But what do you think? Do you think it's time that we need to start flooding our packs and ask for replacements? Shouldn't there be some sort of warranty on the product? Maybe that's something we should ask for as players. A warranty. Could we get a pack warranty, please, Wizards? I'd like my cards to last more than 1 hour and 42 minutes before self-immolating. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed this video.